back at our favorite car wash here. We thought maybe they serve breakfast. Well, they don't serve breakfast right yet. So we're kind of going to have to go somewhere else. But that's all right. We got to go check in with a few people and say hi. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Ann and I are hanging out. Millennial Kitchen Car Wash and whatever here in Hensonville. Hungry as hell is what we are. But it's early. We need to do a lot of running today. So come along with us as we prepare for our vacations. Maybe not our vacations, but our trips abroad and to province. Oh my God. Oh, hi there. How are you? I need a phone with a better camera than the iPhone I have. My iPhone's an i13 and its camera's alright, but it overheats when you use it too much, so.
Yeah.
We're gonna go into the upstairs parking ramp again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll go into the shaded parking ramp. We like that parking ramp compared to the other one over by the supermarket we used to always do. Multi-level, shaded, keeps your car cooler. All right, guys, let's talk girls real quick. You want to talk girls, babe?
I'm a girl.
I know.
I'm not a lady boy.
I was thinking about this. No lady boys. That's a whole different subject sometime. I was thinking about this, you guys. In America, you guys that have girlfriends that don't respect you, don't really give you the time of day, expect you to do work, or I mean expect you to be a certain way, dress a certain way, act a certain way. It's different here. Girls here don't really demand you to be on point like they do in the States. They want you to work your ass off. They want you to provide for them and whoever's. And here in the Philippines, it's a different environment. It's a whole different culture. The girls here love foreigners because, of course, of the money, right? Stability. Probably more stability. It kind of works out really well. We just want companionship. We want somebody who respects us, possibly helps clean, cook, somebody that's going to be there that you can rely on now and then, you can talk to. And here in the Philippines, it works out really well. In the States, like I was saying, girls expect and they want to be treated as equals. They have their own careers. They have their own dreams, aspirations, and everything else. And just the expectations. And then when you let them down,
whoops,
they let you know. Here, it's not like we really let them down because their expectations are lower.
I need a father for my children.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of women here with single mothers that have children that just need somebody to be there to help raise their children. Eventually, Ann and I will have the children with us. Right now, it's in the best circumstances with her mother and father watching the children, helping out while Ann and I establish our YouTube channels and get to an income that is sustainable for all of us. And then we don't know what's going to happen or where we're going to be or whatever. Maybe we build a house, maybe we buy a house, maybe we ship our whole family here to...
I have a land.
You have land, but down in the province.
Yeah, in province.
I don't think going to the province and YouTubing is going to be the best idea. So we may have to split, and Ann goes down to the province and raises her children and vlogs, and I stay here and vlog. We haven't really... It's the first time I ever said that, but we don't know what's going to happen here in the future. The best thing would be all of us to get together and help raise our children, get them into school
next year,
and all.
Nathan's going to school.
Yeah, next year?
Yeah, next year. He's not going to school yet. But
right.
my sister bring him in her
yeah, he did really well.
Yeah.
He was having a lot of fun with the other kids and with the teacher and
he
all.
responds to the teacher.
Yes, yes.
Good.
When you're young and stuff, he was a little out of control. He wasn't really paying attention. He was just dancing and having a good time, which was just what kids should do.
And then
they
his
got to
teacher
start
said, "What's this? Chocolate."
Yes. See, that's where the discipline and the structuring and schools are good for kids to slow down, to focus, to learn. Right now they're just being kids, which is fine. That's what they need to do in their early years. Like I said, I like this parking ramp with the shaded, multi-level, easy access, cut across here. We're first ones here. Doors open at 10. We're here at 10:01. Now we got to go into Hell Electronics section here and look at phones. Boy, they attack you. They won't let you walk through that area without saying, "Hey, what do you need? What are you here for? What do you want? How many phones do you want?"
Phone case.
What do you want? Do you need a phone? You need shit? It gets old real fast, believe me. I don't even want to go through that place sometimes. You'll see. I've researched several different phones that I'm looking at, and I've heard, you know, Samsungs are good. Huawei, which is actually spelled Huawei, which is coming up here. So I want to check and see. I heard that's the best camera for cell phones, better than the Apple phones lately. I need a really good camera phone. All right, we're doing it. We're gonna get Ann into a laptop, a reputable HP with upgraded RAM, graphics card, all that good stuff. You know, we've been toying around with this long enough that we need to pull the trigger on something. She needs it, and I need to take my Apple laptops back to Minnesota with me, which she doesn't like Apple. She needs Microsoft for work, plus her new editing career.
Microsoft Teams?
Hindi. Viber.
Viber, okay ma'am. Pwede naman natin download na yung Viber dito. I-ano na lang na.
Setup. And then they're going to upgrade the internals. We're in PC Express. Very helpful. Again, we were looking at the Huawei over there for phones. We almost bought a laptop there. And then you should always do research and compare. So we came over to PC Express because they have HP and they have Dell and they have Lenovo. So we wanted to ask them here what they think of Huawei there. And when we were at Huawei, we like to ask Huawei what they think of Lenovo, HP, Dell, and Asus here, Asus. So you should always do that when you're thinking of making a major purchase. Bounce it off of each other. Here we kind of like the deal because they gave us $2,500 back in Gcash. You get a free memory SanDisk USB. Plus we're upgrading it from 8 GB to 16 GB RAM. It's 512 memory, which is going to be good for her. Plus she needs Microsoft, so we're going to have them upgrade it to Microsoft 11 Home and Office and whatever else suite. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I've been Apple for the last 10-12 years. But it's definitely something that's going to be good for her. And Ann's going to need a tax write-off for her tax purposes at the end of this year for YouTube. Yes, Filipinos who work YouTube also need to fill out US taxes at the end of the season, just like I do. You excited? Get your own.
Why did you bring me the laptop? I need to use it.
Do you have to do this for every laptop that you guys sell? Unbox it and show them that everything's
Yes,
good?
sir, because,
Pixels and cameras.
We just need to test.
Yeah.
If they have the problem, sir, because I don't want to compromise to end client.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I think major purchases in the States, they do similar, like laptops and desktop computers and all. They make sure it's all lined up before we go. But for a lot of products in the States, you just grab and go. Here they test everything. They test rice cookers and they test radios and lights, light bulbs. They even test light bulbs when you buy them.
Working?
Right?
Actually, I think in the US, you just need to buy it and go.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
and go. That's what people like. It's a lot faster there. People just trust,
But here in
grab and go, and then you could get yourself in
the
trouble.
difference here in the Philippines, we Filipino don't need
Yeah.
want to become a compromise to any cost.
Right, right. You want to make sure that, I mean, it makes sense. Make sure it's working before you go. We went to Turk's up there behind Ann. Her chicken rice bowler since looks pretty darn good. Tastes good? Chicken's good?
Tender.
Rice looks a little nuclear. I had the two wraps, chicken wrap and a beef wrap. I don't know. It had a tangy sauce to it that I didn't really like, but
We need to go in 1 minute.
yeah.
I want to go home.
Anne's pretty excited to get into her laptop now. So this goes back to the whole women thing here in the Philippines, you guys. They're so appreciative when you do the smallest things. Sure, this is a little bit of an investment, but it's something she needs. You know, and these small gestures are sometimes are just perfect, you know. A lot of times here in the Philippines, women don't have the luxuries, don't have of course the money to buy a cell phone, a nicer cell phone, to buy a laptop.
When I studied before in college, I just borrow laptop to my cousin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So we as foreigners have the opportunity to support, encourage, provide for Filipinas to enjoy some of the life's luxuries that we have back in the States or in the UK or in Australia. And they're very appreciative. Anne didn't expect she was going to get a laptop today.
Yeah, I don't know.
We were just going to go price.
Cause I thought Chad wants to buy his new phone.
Yeah.
And he said, you want to look for a laptop? And I said, doesn't matter.
She wasn't interested at all. I
Yeah.
kept telling her, what do you need? She just Windows. All she knew was Windows. Because they don't quite know what we know. You know, she's never had a laptop. Hell, she's never had a computer in her house.
Just phone.
Just a phone. And it was probably, the phone that she had way back in the day was a 4,000 peso
No!
shit phone.
It's 18,000 pesos. Oppo.
Yeah, these gestures that we're able to provide these Filipinas, they're so appreciative. And again, they don't expect much from us. Men, you don't have to be the prettiest, you don't have to be a GQ model. In the States, the women,
You need to wear tuxedo.
yeah, no. The women in the States expect us to be a certain way, to look a certain way, to act a certain way. Here, the women will accept you how you are. You don't have to be the prettiest man on earth. Hell, you don't have to shave, you don't have to clean up if you don't want to. There's going to be a Filipina here that'll accept you for what you are, not judge you.
If you have beard or hair all over your body, I can shave it for you.
Yeah, she shaves my back for me, guys. I got it waxed when I first got here, and that was a mistake.
I shave everything.
Yeah, yeah, okay. It's just a much nicer, relaxed, enjoyable relationship than being judged, being criticized, being told what you need to do, where you need to go, how you need to act. Not that every relationship in our countries are that way, but it sure seems like it at times, that we're being judged by our partner, that we're being analyzed and critiqued, and expectations are set, and if we don't meet those expectations, then we deal with the ramifications. And you know what I'm talking about.
As long as my children grow up with a father, I like it.
Yeah, right. A reliable, supportive, encouraging father rather than a deadbeat, disappear
father. It's a bullshit.
And that's everywhere in the world. Here in the Philippines, there is a overabundance of young Filipina single women or single mothers that are willing to find a man, looking for a man. Some preferably looking for a foreigner.
Who accept you?
Some are looking for several foreigners.
Several?
Yes, there are some Filipinos here that are professional man whores, women whores, whatever. Jump from man to man, use them, abuse them, have them buy shit, and then block them on Facebook and pull the rug out. If you can find the right Filipina, you will reap the rewards of a special relationship. I didn't expect to have a relationship here in the Philippines. I came here to launch my YouTube channel in a country that I could afford to live in.
Yeah.
Retiring early, living off my savings until my YouTube channel took off. And then Ann and I met in
Yeah, and you said,
a couple years.
I don't want to have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I didn't plan on having a girlfriend.
And I said, me too.
Yeah, we played that game initially.
And then he cried.
Sure. Okay.
He cried.
So men, if you're out there and you're in a slump or in a rut, you don't think you're ever going to find a woman, if you don't think you're good looking enough or appealing enough to the women in the United States or in the UK or Australia or Germany, Finland, Sweden, Norway, Russia, Czechoslovakia, Malaysia, Thailand,
I thought you were a playboy.
you could, believe me, you could find a Filipina here that'll
I bet.
take care of you, not ask for very much. Other than your friendship, your companionship.
The first time I met you, I thought you were a playboy.
Yeah,
You're a good-looking man.
I really am. Yeah, no, I'm a younger foreigner that moved here earlier because I didn't want to wait till I was 65. I didn't know what my interests would be or my motivations or whatever would be at that time. So, all right, we gotta go find a cash machine, take care of a few things. Anne's got to get to work later on.
Yeah. I need to test the laptop.
Adios, folks. Adios.
Adios.
You can be on there, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Edward, sir.
Edward. Nice to meet you. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Answer.
Ann? Okay. Well, thank you both. Thank everybody in here. Been very, very helpful.
Thank you, sir.
Great story, you guys. Took care of us for all our needs here today.
Vlogger yan, sir.
Yes.
Shout out kay PC Express.
Yeah, shout out to PCS Express. Get everybody on there. Hello back there. This is where you pay anything that you might need. They were very helpful. Better than half these other stores in this vulture's territory out here where they attack you all day.
Thank you very much.